Namaste. What we saw unfold last week was democracy in action. Millions came together and turned out to vote in record numbers. This is not a phenomenon that happens once every few years. This is a result of years of ongoing grassroots organizing. The communities and organizations have been tirelessly working on it every day in places like Georgia, Arizona, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, New York, and so many other places across this country. Thank you to Black, Indigenous, APIA, Latinx, and people of color-led organizing. The voice of this country is clear. More voters than in any other election in history has voted that they do not want this country to be led by hate. We have work to do. Together, we are changing this country, and we are ready for the next phase. Is that right, Karuna? We're ready for the next phase?
यति बेला निकै उत्साहित भएका छौं र आशावादी पनि बनेका छौं। अब आउने नयाँ प्रशासनले अप्रवासीहरूको यी समस्याहरूको बारे चासो राख्नेछ र निर्वाचनको बेला जुन खालका प्रतिबद्धताहरू जनाइएको थियो त्यसलाई पूरा गर्नका लागि कदम चाल्नेछ र अन्तमा हामीहरू यही आशा गर्दछौं कि अहिले हामीले भोगिरहेको डर र त्रासको अन्त हुनेछ र एउटा सुनौलो भविष्यको सुरुवात हुनेछ।
For the last 4 years, Adhikar has demonstrated our commitment to protecting and standing with our immigrant communities while under attack. This year put us through some of the hardest challenges with COVID-19, but we persevered by being there for one another. We unfortunately lost many community members to this pandemic, and we grieve the loss of many Nepali-speaking families today. Through the most challenging times, we took care of one another, and now we're here. We're ready to continue fighting. In all the noise that's happening around us, we rise above and remain hopeful. We've envisioned a clear future, and working with our members, we have a plan. A tide has turned both nationally and in New York. We will hold this new administration and all the new electeds in New York accountable to what they have promised us in their campaigns and beyond. We want them to work with us to envision and build a new reality that centers workers' rights, immigrants, the poor, and the most vulnerable in our community that have gone through so much these past 4 years. Our vision is to make this country a place where not just some of us, but all of us can thrive.
हामी 15,000 नेपाली लगायत सबै टिपिएस वालाहरू र ड्रिमर्सहरूका लागि स्थायी बसोबासको व्यवस्था जित्न तयार छौं। जनवरी 2021 पछि पनि टिपिएस वालाहरूलाई सुरक्षा दिलाउन र सबैको हितका लागि बृहत आप्रवासी सुधार ऐन ल्याउन पनि हामी जोड दिनेछौं।
राहत नपाएको कामदारहरू र कागजात विहीनहरूको लागि आर्थिक सहयोग जताउन हामी न्युयोर्कमा छुटेको कामदारहरू एक्सक्लुडेड वर्कर्सको लडाईँमा सामेल हुने छौं।
हामी न्युयोर्क र न्यू जर्सी बिल अफ राइट्स मार्फत अबदेखि न्यू जर्सीमा घरेलु कामदारहरूको हक र सुरक्षा जित्न तयार छौं। हामीलाई $1,000 को गिफ्ट कार्डले पुग्दैन। हामी जिउन सकिने ज्याला, तस्करीमा परेकाहरूलाई न्याय र उत्पीडन तथा विभेद मुक्त काम गर्न ठाउँको लागि लड्नेछौँ।
हामी नेल सेलुनका कामदारहरूको स्वास्थ्य र सुरक्षित ठाउँमा काम गर्ने अधिकारको लागि लड्न तयार छौँ। वन फेयर वेजेस न्यायपूर्ण ज्याला लागू गर्न स्टेट प्रशासनलाई दबाब दिनेछौँ र यो व्यवसायमा मापदण्डहरू बनाउनका लागि कामदारहरूको सामूहिक शक्तिको विकास गर्न पनि तयार छौँ।
We will fight for coverage for all in New York and win statewide health insurance for all, regardless of immigration status.
The Nepali-speaking community is growing and maturing, and we're ready to build an agenda that centers marginalized and are led by our members. This year, we will grow our programs and start engaging more youth, children of our members, into our work. The last 4 years has energized young people in our community, and we are ready to build with you. We will build our collective intergenerational voice, our consciousness, and fight for the progressive issues and solutions that impact our immigrant communities. As you can see, this is just the beginning. We are excited, focused, and ready to go, and we cannot do this alone. In Nepal, we celebrate many religions and holidays. Today is Lakshmi Puja, an auspicious holiday celebrated by many in the Nepali-speaking Hindu community as a day to worship Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. We are rich in community, but we need your support to build the organizational capacity to carry out this work. Please donate and support us as we build Nepali-speaking worker rights power in New York City and beyond. Link to donate is in the description. Thank you and happy Tihar.